Hello, everyone. This is Paul Versabe with the AI assisted essay grading program test run. That was a mouthful. Sorry. There's a lot to say. Now, what I'm doing here is testing out these programs that can help English teachers grade their students' papers more efficiently. So, what we have here right now is Essay Paper Rater, Grammarly, Class X, CodeGrader, and Essay Grader. The reason why I picked these five out of a whole slew of different options is because these are the ones that I felt like they're more intuitive to use based on when I sampled some of the programs before. I even made a mistake of calling and asking for a demo for a program that Google said is an essay grader, but it wasn't. So I had this 10-minute conversation with a rep from Literably. And I love their program. Unfortunately, it's not the program that I was using it for. Now, before we get started on the test drive, a couple of things, housekeeping things that I want to go over with. First one is what criteria am I using to to grade or to assess these different programs. First one is accuracy. So does the program measure how well essays are written based on grammar, punctuation, spelling, or usage? Or does it correct any errors? Then there's consistency. Does it have the consistent evaluations from essay number one through all the way through essay 20? If, for example, you're doing a batch essay grading for all your students. Third is feedback quality. What kind of feedback does it give you for the paper that you submit? So in some programs you'll probably get, oh, this is wrong spelling, or this is not the correct grammar. So what we're looking for is how in depth these feedback can be. Does it say suggest making this an active verb versus a passive voice? I mean, active voice versus a passive voice. Next one is ease of use. This is about the user interface or experience, trying to make sure that all the items that you need, all the icons are there for you to navigate, and you know exactly what you're using it for. Next one is integration. How does the program integrate with other programs, other tools that your school uses? So one example is some programs will integrate with Canvas or Blackboard or other LMS. That just what it basically does is that it imports your classes from Google Classroom and uses all the any rubrics that you've already designed so that you're not reinventing the wheel. Next one is scalability. Can you use this for an entire classroom full of essays, or is it just one at a time? Then the next one is fairness and impartiality. This makes sure that the programs evaluates assignments based on your rubric. Next is support for different assignment types. So is it possible that this program can grade different types of questions or writing styles? And before we get to the last one, which is cost effectiveness, there's data security. So it's very important that your students' written work, as they are published, is protected as part of their copyright. So we're looking at does the program adhere to data protection standards and make sure that students' work is confidential. And last one I did mention is cost effectiveness. Some programs are specifically for individual use, while others are for enterprise use where your school district gets a subscription. The next one is where did I get my essays from? So I went to this website, the Oakfield Joint Unified School District, and I picked the sixth grade writing samples because of the options or the variations of their writing. You have literary analysis, argumentative, informative, narrative. So for this exercise, I'm using just all the argumentative writing samples. And I'm going to go over just very quickly the essay prompt for the sixth grade argumentative essay. So, what it's asking students is, should people be allowed to keep pit bulls as pets? So that's what they're getting graded on. And it doesn't have an example of an empty rubric. So what I did, or all the rubrics are marked along with the essays. And so this is how we're going to measure how the AI programs are scoring them. But once again, each program differs a lot from others. Some of them don't have the features that you need, that we need, that we're talking about, that includes rubrics and other options. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the first one, which is paper rater.